Hello guys, thanks for joining me for part 3 of differences between Ireland and the US. Okay, so as you can see, I'm not inside in my apartment as I have been in the last few videos. I am actually in Bray right now. I just got done walking along the cliffs to Greystone and back. I didn't go the whole way because it looks like it's going to rain soon, but I went maybe halfway there and then came back the other half. But anyway, figured I would finish the series off here because it's so pretty out and it isn't raining right now. So, okay, I'm actually filming this video on my phone that has the list on it, so if it takes me a second to think of the items, that's why. It's because I don't have the list written out and I didn't bring a pen, so that's my fault. Anyway, okay, so I don't remember which difference we are on, so I'm gonna avoid saying the numbers. But the next difference I had was that laundry here is really expensive to do. Now, I came from GCU, hopes up, and on campus at GCU, laundry was 5/4 for washing and 5/4 for drying. And I don't know what it costs at laundromats off campus because I only ever did laundry at my house back home or on campus. So I don't know if that was ridiculously cheap or not, but I feel like that was probably pretty normal. And coming here to do laundry, it costs, it ranges from like 10 euros to 40. It's ridiculous. I was talking to my roommate when I first moved in, and this is before I knew how expensive laundry was, and he said, oh, some places will be really expensive to do laundry, and they'll usually do it for you, and then like you go, you drop it off, and then you pick it up like the next day or something. But there's this place down the road that I go to that's pretty cheap, and you have to do it yourself, but it's only 10 euros. And I looked at him and I was like, wait, 10 euros to do laundry? And he said, yeah, it's cheap, isn't it? And I'm just in shock. I'm still in shock. I found a place that it cost me $8.50 to do laundry, but that's with barely any time in the dryer. And so if there's jeans in the dryer, they're not going to get dry in that amount of time, and it'll cost me more. But anyway, so just expect laundry is going to be really expensive to do. I didn't expect that. It was a huge shock to me. Okay, the next difference was, oh, I don't remember the order. I had the order down. Okay, one of the next differences that I had was that the bus system here, depending on where you are, it's really good or it's crap. So if you're in a main city, if you're in Dublin, if you're in Galway, I'm assuming Cork, but I haven't been there yet. One of like the actual like the main cities, the bus system's going to be really reliable, and like it's going to show up within 30 seconds of when it says it's going to show up, and then you're going to get to wherever you're trying to go at the time it says you're going to get there. But if you travel outside of the main cities, it's crap. I went to go visit my friend in Kildare. I think it was Kildare. She's gonna give me crap for not remembering for sure. But I went to go visit my friend, and the bus was supposed to get there at 6:50. And so I walked out, it was like 6:45 to go to the bus, and 7:15 rolls by, and another bus pulls up that's not the bus I was supposed to take. And I'm like, okay, I guess I have to take this bus because there's no bus coming. And I asked the guy, and I say, hey, can I use my ticket for bus Aaron on your bus? And he says, no, but the bus that you're trying to take is like 5 minutes behind me. So I had to wait another 5 minutes. So it wound up coming probably like 25 to 30 minutes late. And I guess that's a normal thing. Sometimes it doesn't show up at all. Sometimes it's right on time. Sometimes it's early. Sometimes it's late. It's just ridiculous. So just expect that if you're going outside of a main city, the bus system is going to be absolutely garbage. Okay, the next difference I had in mind was street signs. Now, if you're from the States, which I'm assuming everyone watching this channel is, because that's who I'm catering it towards, you're used to street signs being just really visible, making sense, being right on the corner, facing the direction of the streets you're going to. And that's not the case here. I've actually told people, I'm like, why, or I've asked them, people from here, why are there no street signs? And they've looked me dead in the eye and said there are street signs. I have not seen a street sign since I've been here. There are signs that have like just like a plank of wood and 5 arrows pointing the same direction and names of streets on them. And those are very hard to find, and they're not common. But there's almost no, I shouldn't say there are none. There are almost no street signs. If you come here and someone says, "Oh, turn right on Baggett Street," and then left on I can't remember the name of the street. Anyway, and then left on this street, and you'll be walking, and you won't see the street. You'll walk right by it and have no idea where Baggett Street is, unless you have your map open, Google Maps or whatever you use, Apple Maps. Apple Maps is crap. Don't use them. Anyway, sorry Apple if you're watching. Yeah. So just be prepared. No street signs. If it says, even if your map says like turn right on this street, look at where it's saying to turn right, because odds are you won't know what street it is saying to turn right on. So GPS is your friend here. Okay, let's see. So we got the buses, we got laundry. Laundry. This one's weird, but it's happened to me multiple times from people all around the world. So this is from not only from Irish people, but from people from France, people from, I don't remember the name of the country, but it's like a small island off somewhere. Someone from, a bunch of people from Ireland, some people from, I don't remember, Spain, I think. Yeah, Spain, and then Switzerland. So there's been a lot of places around the world, and people have commented on this about me because I'm an American. So it's gonna happen to you if you so much as touch a jar of peanut butter. You're addicted to peanut butter. So I do really like peanut butter. I will fess up to that. But there's been people, the very first time I ever met them, I was eating peanut butter on an apple, and it wasn't going crazy. They'd never seen me eat peanut butter before. They don't know that I'm addicted to peanut butter or anything. And they've flat out asked me, why are Americans all addicted to peanut butter? Or all so into peanut butter? And I thought it was the weirdest question, because it's not like we put peanut butter on everything. We'll put peanut butter on apples, we'll put peanut butter on celery, maybe a peanut butter sandwich, which I think is a weird one, but people do. Peanut butter on bananas, but it's not like it goes on everything, and it's not like it's a everyday thing. And they think that we're just like obsessed with it. And it's the weirdest thing, because for us, or at least for me, it's such a normal thing to eat. So yeah, be prepared for people to ask you why you're addicted to peanut butter, because it was a weird question. I just assumed it was a whole world thing, but it's not. Okay, so we got curbs. Yes, that was the second one I was gonna try and do, and I forgot it. I had like a story in my mind, and it was I'm walking to the laundry store, but I have to walk on the curb, and that's how I was gonna remember curbs. But anyway, so people park on the curbs here, at least in Dublin. I don't know if I've seen it in Galway. I wasn't there long enough, and then on Inishmore, that was a whole different story. But people just kind of drive up on the curbs and park on the curbs, and it's the weirdest thing to see. I don't know the reason behind it. I guess the parking in Dublin City is just absolutely garbage, and maybe that has something to do with it. But you'll walk on the street and then have to like walk around a car sometimes, and it's really weird. People that parallel park drive back up onto the curb, and then off of it. So they like, to get into the space tighter, they like jump on the curb and then jump back off of it to get off of it. So that was kind of weird to see. I've never seen that before, like as a normal thing. I have seen people do it, and they're just terrible drivers. I've never seen it as a normal thing, normal part of the life. So that was weird to get used to as well. And this was a very recent thing, because I've only been in Dublin for a month. Okay, I gotta do my story now. So I'm gonna do laundry. I go home, I eat peanut butter, and then, oh man, I don't remember. There was one more. Okay, I thought of another one as I was talking about something, but oh, as about the buses, it made me think of planes. So hopefully I'll remember the last one as I'm talking about this. It's really cheap to travel here, and that's super cool. So Southwest is probably the cheapest airline that you're used to, or maybe like you'll get other deals from other airlines, but it's not really cheap. It's gonna be like, to go from state to state and back, it's gonna be over $100. But if you want to go to England or Germany or France or Spain or Italy or other countries, I don't know, pick your country in Europe, you can get there. You can one way. So planes, you don't have to buy round trip tickets. Like, you buy one way, and then you can buy one way back from anywhere else, and it doesn't cost you more, which is amazing. First off, because every other that's only with the main one. I should have thought the name of it. Damn it! I did not plan this video out. But yeah, there's like a main airline that you can do that with. But I can get to England for $10 or 10 euros. They say quid. Quid is like their equivalent of bucks. So I can get to England for 10 quid, and I can get to Germany for 25. I can get to Italy for 18. So it's ridiculous. You just have to know how to find it, and you have to book like a month in advance. But it's ridiculously cheap. And then depending on the date and time you come back, it can be just as cheap, cheaper, maybe a little bit more. But yeah, you can go traveling. You can get to another country, travel around, and then come back, probably for less than 100 quid, not including room and board. So you'd probably have to camp if you wanted to do that. But that is really nice. And I cannot think of the last one. So that is going to conclude part 3 and the series of differences between Ireland and the US. And thank you so much, guys, for watching this series. I hope this helped you know what to expect as you're coming into the country. I didn't know any of this coming in, so this is all just stuff I have learned from being here and have experienced. And so I hope this helps you. And future video coming up. The next video I want to do actually is for the visa itself, what you have to do when you get into Ireland, because that's been hell to figure out and to deal with. And I only just now got my bank account set up, so now I actually have everything, so I know what to tell you guys. So that is something I definitely want to push out to you guys as soon as possible. I know some people have been commenting that they're going to start, they're going to come to Ireland soon on this visa, and I'm sure you're going to need to know what to do, so I'm going to try and help you guys out with that. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, let me know if you have any questions or concerns, and I will see you in our next video.